Okay guys, I want to go over the pattern instructions and the pieces with you real quickly. And I'm looking on the back here and trying to figure out what we need. So it says the pants. For the biggest size you need 2 3/4 yard. If you're at 45-inch wide fabric, at 60-inch wide fabric you need 2 yards. And by the way, I changed my mind on the fabric I'm going to be using. I've got a roll of denim here that I've had for a while, and I'm going to go ahead and use it since these pants are actually blue jeans. After looking at it, I decided to save my other fabric for just standard style pants instead of a blue jean design. But anyway, so 2 yards at 60, at 45 inches wide, 2 3/4 yard. And if you do the smallest size, you're at 1 3/4 and 2 3/8 at the 45-inch wide, so 1 3/4 at the 60-inch wide. I'd go ahead and, instead of getting 2 yards, get 3 yards just to be safe in case you make a mistake or something. That's always a good idea. And then if you have some left over, you can make something else out of it. But we need that. And then interfacing, we need about a half a yard, it says. Interfacing C and D. Lining, it says we need a half yard. We're not going to line jeans, but if you want to line it, you're going to need a half yard, it says. And that may be for the pockets, I would guess. Sometimes they don't label that correctly, so it's probably for the pockets. And then you need 7/8 of a yard of 20-inch wide interfacing for the pants, it says. And then on the notions, you need 5 1/2-inch buttons, 2 1/4-inch buttons, 7. I'm sorry, that was on A. I need to go down here to C and D. 1 5/8-inch button, 1 7-inch zipper, heavy duty top stitching thread. So again, it's going to be jeans, so we're going to use some heavy duty top stitching thread. I'll show you what I'm going to use for it. Okay, I haven't made up my mind yet, but for standard jeans, this is a text 80 thread or a TKT 24 size thread is what it is, and it's an industrial spool. So you can get some on a standard spool. Just look for heavy duty jeans thread and you can get something like that. And I've got some white thread. I may use that. I've got some thread like this that's white. I haven't decided yet, but it'll be the same size. So just go on the size information. You should be able to get it. Put that away. Alright, we've gone through the notions we need, we've gone through the interfacing we need, we've gone through the fabric we need. So we got that taken care of. The other thing too I noticed about these pants is it looks like they're not all the way down lengthwise, they're shorter. So when you look at your pattern, be sure and measure your inseam on your pants and your outseam. And if you want them standard length, you're going to have to lengthen these a bit. I'll show you on the pattern what you'll need to do with that. But when you pull it out, you'll have the instruction sheets like this. Half of it's for the shirt, the other half is for the pants. You see the shirt stuff here. And then when you turn it over on this side, you get to the pants. The interfacing, it talks about. Then you start doing the pockets. Then you do the fly front with the zipper. And that's all shirt stuff on that side, so pretty much everything you need is going to be on this side. And then your layout will be, it'll show you the 60 layout. Let me find the pants here. That's all shirt. Okay, it talks about the salvage edge here. It shows you how to place everything on the fabric. And that's the 60 inch, that's the 45 inch. So you'll have to use two pieces on the 60 inch. You can use one piece. It shows you 36 through 42 on that one, and this one it's 46 through 42 on this one here. And there's your interfacing, so you'll have patterns for that. And that's pretty much it. Let's see. No, I'm sorry, that's the interfacing for the shirt. I'll turn it over on this side and get the interfacing. This is for the interfacing over here that you're going to need for the... No, I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong one. Don't get confused. Okay, so that's the pants. Trying to find the interfacing portion of it. So it's over here. It's still the shirt. Okay, here we go. Here's your interfacing. So you got interfacing for the waistband and for the fly front and the fly shield. And that's, looks like that's all you need to interface. So that's not much. And there's the pocket that they were talking about earlier. The yard of fabric, 7/8 or whatever you need for that. That's 20 inches wide. I've got pocket fabric that I'm going to use that's specific for that. You can get that off Wallwack. If I remember right, I'll find it and make sure and put a link in the description where you can find it. But it's just a white cotton fabric like you see in jeans. So I'm going to use that. Alright, this construction is fairly normal for jeans, but we'll go through them step by step once we start sewing. And I'll stop and tell you which step we're going to do. Alright, let me get the shirt pattern out of the way so I can show you the pant pattern. You've got two sheets. One is the shirt, and this one, it's a big one. It's going to fold way out back here. It's for the pants. But what you're seeing right there, see if I can scoot it down. You can see the pants, the top of the pants there. And then there's another pair of pants right here. Right here. So you got your front and your back. And that's the side front of the pocket, it looks like. Pocket lining, back pocket, side pocket, inside pocket, probably for the coin pocket. Flap A and B, waistband C and D. So that's only A and B for that sort of shirt. You need to find C and D on all these patterns that you're going to cut out. So C and D, C and D, C and D. And this is C and D, that is C and D, C and D, and C and D. So everything's on this one sheet right here that you're going to cut out. And I'm not going to bore you with me cutting the fabric out. I'm just showing you what you're going to need to cut out. Once I cut all the pieces out, I'll probably show them to you just before I cut the fabric out. Anyway, that's the first step. Get your pattern out, start getting all the pieces together, and start cutting out all the pieces so that we can sit down and cut out our pattern. I'm probably not going to make a size for myself. I'll probably make a little bit smaller one. It makes it easier to show it on camera and stuff like that. So I'm not going to be able to try it on or any of that kind of stuff. But anyway, I'll do that, and I'll show you the steps of sewing all this stuff up together, and we'll make it work. So okay guys, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Give me about, because of the holidays and stuff, give me about a week to post the video of the sew along and stuff, because I'm going to have to do it in separate parts when I can get in here and do it. Got a lot going on here during the holidays and stuff, but be patient with me and I will get it done. Okay, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions, guys. And also, hope you had a great Christmas. I'm recording this the day after Christmas, and hopefully you'll have a great New Year too. So take care, everyone.